Are you looking for ways to make millions of coins in Madden 21 Ultimate Team without spending a lot of money? Tired of facing teams in Weekend League with a God Squad and you can't afford certain cards? Become a YouTube member today and get instant access to my #1 coin making method ebook, which is available to all Stranger Gang Plus members and higher. The link to become a YouTube member can be found in the description of every single video of mine, and as soon as you join, just check the community section to find all the videos, which are updated weekly. This is a method that's not dependent on any promo. It works all year round and is the #1 coin making method and has made me millions of coins in MUT throughout the years. Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 21 Ultimate Team video. It's Legend Saturday, but in this video, we're not going to talk about the Legends too much. We're going to talk about what's going on with the market, how you can take advantage, how you can prepare for the Thanksgiving promo that we're going to learn about tomorrow night. So if you did not know, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, you heard it right, Sunday stream, Sunday special stream. We are going to be getting information on the promo, which is called the Autumn Blast. It's going to be the new Thanksgiving promo, and it's starting Monday. So typically before a big promo like this one, the market starts to tank, and it's doing it right now. Training is really cheap, and I think there's opportunity to make coins. So of course we got Legends that came out today. We're not going to focus too much on them. Jack Youngblood, Chad Ochocinco. The Ocho card looks pretty good. I might pick it up. I mean, he's fast. He's good route running. We might pick him up and try him out. And if we do, we're going to drop some gameplay with him on my second channel. Down below in the comments, there's going to be a pinned comment with a link to my second channel. We are approaching 1,000 subscribers on that channel. I need you guys to go follow that one. If you want to see more Madden videos from me and other non-Madden related stuff, go give that channel a follow. I would appreciate it. So again, we're not going to focus on the brand new Legends, but I do want to talk about the Legend solos. Of course, it's Saturday, and Saturday means that we get the Legend token solo. You have 1 week to play these before they expire, and we are now 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away from getting a free random Legend. The only thing is it's a random Legend, so there's a very high chance that we could be playing all of these solos throughout the whole, whatever number of weeks it's been, and then get like an 89 overall Legend. I would wish that they would make it like 91 plus or something like that to kind of stop you from pulling absolute garbage. But we'll see what happens when that happens. Make sure you play that solo. Now, number two, I occasionally do this, and I want to make sure that you guys understand every single week, right? We get these solos that earn you the power-ups for that week's Legends. And they're full games. And all you need to do is play them on 1 star, right? 1 star is going to give you their power-up. The good thing about this is you can sell that power-up, and there's a lot of people out there that will literally not play these solos. They'd rather just spend coins on the power-up, and there's some really lucrative ones out here. So if I go down the list, right, all of these solos, I'm not going to be able to go back and find every week that they're in. You'll have to go through them yourself, but I went on Mutthead. And if you take a look, Deion Sanders, his power up right now, 23,000 coins. I've already played it on this account, so I can't do it again. But you can go in, if you have not played this solo, play it on 1 star, get the power up, 23,000 coins. It's worth your time there. Lawrence Taylor is 20K. Ricky Jackson is 18K. Mean Joe Green, 15K. Bo Jackson, 13K. Kevin Mawai, 12,500 coins. John Randall, 12,000 coins. And last week's Ronnie Lott, 11,000 coins. Maybe those numbers have dropped a little. I checked this out maybe 2 or 3 hours ago. But go do those. And then when the new Legends come out, if you can play these right away and sell them right away, you can usually get a decent coin amount from them. Because, again, people are just more willing. They may have pulled the full card in a pack, and they want to power it up right away. They're just more willing to spend the coins on that power up rather than be bothered with a solo. And you can certainly take advantage of that. So make sure you go do that, play those solos, go through the list of the ones that I just gave you, and if you haven't played any of them, play them right now, check the auction house for the current pricing, and yeah, you guys can make some coin that way. So also, the market, like I said, has been dropping, and that means training is a lot cheaper, and last week we saw a market crash, and training was pretty nice, right? It was like 15, 14 coins per training point. Well, it's even cheaper this weekend. So I made a whole video last weekend on the best things to do with training. Well, you know, you're in kind of a market crash. I'm going to link that video to this one because those things still hold true. Training's even cheaper than it was last week. So all the things I said in that video, you want to go do them this week if you didn't do them last weekend. Up in the right part of your screen, there's going to be a circle with the letter I. Go ahead and click that. It'll link you to last week's video. Really briefly, it talks about obviously powering up cards. It talks about adding abilities to cards. Talking about powering up your coach and adding chems to your coach. It's a really good time to do that. And then also maxing out some of these other, you know, chemistries like your shaker, sprinter, brawler. If you want to go with any of those, well, the training is really, really cheap. I would do that. So I want to kind of show you what I bought first, and you guys can see the training point spreadsheet. According to my calculations here, and of course this spreadsheet is down below in the description of every single video. Very important that you go to file and make a copy so you can edit it yourself. And whenever you buy a card, you can just type it in that average cost section and it will calculate the value for you. I definitely say shoot for 13K, 13 coins per training point, or under. If you go a little above 13, that's okay, but I wouldn't pay anything more than 13 and a half coins per training point. So looking at the spreadsheet right now, the move is definitely, I wrote down a couple of them. So 89s at 45K is definitely the move, 12 and a half coins per training point. 87s at 24K, 13.33. 91s at about 94K, 13.24. And if you can get a Finnernin, which was one of the 50 cards from yesterday, 93 overall. I saw him for as low as 175K, and there was another one for 180. I said they kind of averaged out at about 185, but even at 185, that's 13.12 coins per training point. So some really, really good numbers there. Again, that spreadsheet's down below in the description. I want to show you some of the cards I bought. So I got these top 5 cards right here, calculated everything for you. I spent 262,700 coins on these 5 cards, which amounts to 20,700 training, and that gives me a average of 12.69 coins per training point is basically what we got off of those. Now, I'm not going to quick sell those right away, and I'll get back to that in a moment and why I'm not going to do that right away. But the best filter that I found for those 89 overalls is, and you don't have to do this, but this is what I found, is 88, 89, and then team standouts. And you can actually sort by offense, defense. If you can get these for 45, 46K each, you know, we wrote down on the spreadsheet 45, but you saw I got that William Jackson for like 42. There's another William Jackson for 43. This would be a great buy right now. Obviously, it's going to be gone by the time you're watching this. And I think I bought enough training to where I'm good. I'm not going to buy any more. But that's one of the better filters. Definitely look for legend cards right now because legend packs are out. The Ocho card's pretty good. People are probably ripping packs for it, and they're going to be dumping all of those set pieces out for you. Now, with training, okay, the market's down right now. It's going to go back up. Are you going to make millions off of it? I don't know. Who knows? But you can see these 5 cards that I bought. I could quick sell them right now, or I can just hang on to them because one of two things is going to happen. Tomorrow night, when we learn about the promo, the new promo, or Monday when it starts, we're going to get a training option, hopefully, and if it's good, well, guess who's got 20,000 training to work with, the reroll packs if I want to? I do, right? But if we don't get a training option or it's not worth it, I can just sell these cards again. And they're so low right now that I think I'll probably make, even if at worst I make 10K after selling these all because prices are going to go back up slightly, you know, it's still a W, right? I don't think prices are going to get much cheaper than they are right now. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. Have I been wrong before? Absolutely. With a promo starting Monday, will prices start to go down even more? Typically, prices are lower before the promo rather than during the promo. That's usually how things have been so far this year. And sometimes, you know, it's going to be a 2-week promo. Thanksgiving's still a little bit away. Sometimes, you know, that whole should I sell my team thing, it backfires on people all the time. So that's why I say buy now if you can, because I think things are only going to go up once the promo comes out. Because there's a chance the first part of the promo could be a little weak and people don't really care about it. That's usually how these things happen, right? Like the extended promos, they end up being okay, but early on they're kind of trash, and then people, the market starts to go back up. Not a ton, but enough. So that's why I say if you buy anything for training and you don't use the training this weekend, hang on to the cards because you can always quick sell them later, or you can sell them if prices start to go back up. Also, with all of these prices being so low, there's a couple different things you can do with sets. Number one, right, is Team of the Week. Now, you'll have to calculate and do the math. I don't know what sets are going to work for you, but it's not out of the question that you can build some of these various heroes, like Josh Allen, and you can go back and do other ones, Bobby Wagner. Check the cost of the full card, and then go check the cost of each individual piece, and see if you can put together the set for a lot cheaper than the full card, and then sell the full card and make a little profit off it. Is that guaranteed to happen right now? I don't know. I'm honestly not checking, but I know when prices are this low, stuff like that usually works. Also, if you do the set, you can hang on to it till Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then sell the card later to kind of maximize your profit. Same thing with Legends. Every Saturday this goes. Build out Legends, hang on to them, sell them a couple days later. Usually can find profit. Just kind of be stingy. You know, if you go through and you see some of these cards, try to find them for lower than what you first looked at it for. But definitely building sets at a time like this is a good move. And then kind of back to the Team of the Week, right? If you can find some of these random Team of the Week cards that go into the sets, you can find these for cheap. Don't be afraid to just hang on to those, because Team Affinity, Team Standouts, if you remember when we got the first group of Team Standouts, 89 overalls, they all require Team of the Week cards, right? And I'm pretty confident that we're going to get another iteration of Team Standouts. I mean, they pretty much confirmed it. I would guess there'll be 91 overalls. When are they coming out? I don't know. Are they going to require Team of the Week cards again? I think so, because when they talked about Team Standouts early in the year, before they came out, they said this is going to be kind of like a play off of Team of the Week, and it's going to utilize Team of the Week cards. And the first time around it did, and I've talked about this in other videos. If you remember, those Team of the Week cards, we don't know which overalls are going to happen this time, but the lower overalls shot up in price. So as you can see, I'm pretty much hanging on to all my Team of the Week stuff now, just in preparation, just in hope that Team Standouts 91 overalls eventually happen. And I'm either going to be ready to do some of these sets, or I'm going to be able to sell some of these cards and make some coins. So on a day like today where the market is low, and for Team of the Week specific, Tuesdays is a great day as well, I'm buying up some of these cards and literally just hanging on to them. So that's just another way. I'm dropping a lot of gems here, man. I hope you guys are clicking that thumbs up on this video. And then the third thing, and again, I'm just testing this one on the fly, but I know how it normally works. Friday comes out, right? The new 50 cards come out. Everybody's excited. They're really, really good cards. And then Saturday, we move along in these little 83 fresh players, and in the past it was 82s and 81s. They just start to drop in price. So I wasn't seeing the number that I really wanted to see there. Let me just do one other thing and sort down a little bit more and see if we get kind of the value I'm looking for. And looking around, honestly, this one looks like maybe a bit of a flop. I'm not seeing the numbers that I was kind of hoping I would see. But pay attention to this. Keep an eye out on this. I talked about this in yesterday's video. If you start to see these 83 overall, 50 fresh players, you know, start to really come down in price, like 17, 18K, it's not a bad idea. They're a little high right now, a little too high to do this, so don't do this now. But again, if you can get them at the rate that I'm mentioning, you can buy these, hang on to them until Friday, and then when the next, 350 cards come out, you sell them at 22K. You guys saw when I pulled up that set, I have a bunch of these in my binder on this account. On my no money spent account, I bought a bunch at like 17, 18K, and then resold them for about 22.5, 23,000 coins yesterday. So they're not coming down in price like they normally do. I don't know if that's because people were taking my advice in yesterday's video, or people are just still doing some of the 50 sets from yesterday. But pay attention to these, because we just, our mind when it comes to MUT content, we move on so fast that people are just moving on from these cards that just came out yesterday. And, possibly by Monday, when the new promo comes out, people are going to forget about these, or they might be a little bit cheaper. So just keep an eye out on that. So just to kind of go over everything we talked about, play those solos, sell those power-ups, coins right there. Training's really cheap right now. Buy it and hold it for the promo. Buy it and quick sell it and upgrade your team, chemistries, abilities, all that good stuff. build out some sets. Team of the week, legends, sell the cards if they're going for more than it costs to do the set. Look for these 50 cards, hang on to those, invest in them, sell them again Friday. I think we get one more week of 93s before we move on to 94s. With the 50, hang on to Team of the Week cards in prep for eventual team standouts. Again, special stream coming tomorrow. Once we get some information on Autumn Blast, of course, you're going to get a video from yours truly, and we'll be talking about what to expect from that promo. And then Monday when it comes out, we'll be going over everything you need to know about it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.